Philadelphia Phillies. Paul Molitor, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for an AL batting title. First pitch is next. Vince Velasquez, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very
Leading
high
off the
whip
afternoon
coming into
for
this
Boston.
start. One of
The
the things
center
he's going to
fielder,
have to do a much better job. Keep
Molitor.
traffic off the bases. Keep the walks down. Try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, Dero? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
And this is going to get through for a base hit. So the top 2 in the lineup are on to start the afternoon.
Batting third.
Now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. He's set. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. The throw to the plate. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
The first baseman,
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He went deep in the contest last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 3rd home run for him on the year as they move on top 4-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game. But things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam. And they might not be done yet.
So striding forward now, Mitch Moreland. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. No balls and a strike to count. 4 runs here in this half inning. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Hernandez from the outfield grass. And there's one down now. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Number 43.
Stepping in, Tony Renda. First offering on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
Now pitching for the Phillies.
Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound.
Zach.
And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here as he just didn't have it today as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Renda over at second. Lynn at first. 2 out in the inning. Hopped up. Hoskins is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But the damage done as the Red Sox get 4 thanks to the Marcus Walden will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win.
Leading
I
up
think
for
they'll
the
be happy
Phillies.
if he can duplicate that again in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Segura.
4-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty D. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they start him out away with a called strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get to it.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see
Batting
he puts
third.
a good swing on it.
The
but
right fielder.
I don't think he got under it
Right.
just enough to put some backspin to
Harper.
get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one
Batting
away.
fourth.
That's what's called
The first
getting the
baseman.
treatment. Everyone knows
3.
he's a power threat with the bat, so it's
Hoskins.
all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
He's set, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Rhys Hoskins
Batting
becomes
fifth.
out number
The
2
center
this
fielder.
inning.
Odubel.
Pretty textbook
Herrera.
pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hernandez at second. Harper on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. So coming to the plate, Paul Molitor. He
Leading off
reached on
for
a
the Red
single
Sox.
in his first try.
The center
Even
fielder.
though they're up by a
Paul
boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his
Up
man.
next for the Red Sox.
Good composure that time to
first
record
baseman.
the first out of the inning.
Rosario.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Catcher. Christian Vasquez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Liner towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, this digging in, Nick Williams.
Leading
And
up
they've got
for
some
the
work
Phillies.
to do early on.
The left
Down
fielder.
4-0 already.
Nick.
Lots of baseball
Wilka.
left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Pulled toward right center field. Molitor on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the
Batting
both sides
seventh.
are positioning
The
themselves
third
defensively.
baseman,
And let's
Michael
focus on the guy behind the dish
Bronco.
tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double
Batting
written
eighth.
all over it, but a
The
great job
catcher,
by the right fielder to cut it
Andrew.
off and keep him to a single.
Nice
Yeah.
aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Squared that one up just a little late. Now, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El
Batting
Cambio.
ninth.
Listen,
The
if you can
pitcher,
keep that pitch in your back
Zach
pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did
Eflin.
right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box, Zach Eflin. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. And that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number
Digging
48.
in, Gorky Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
You take a look at this one as
Now
it flies into the gap.
Number
Both
43.
outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Tony Renda steps into the box. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Hernandez at third with 2 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Standing in, Gene Segura. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Gene
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Molitor looking up. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
Cesar.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Rosario moving to his left. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Right fielder.
So one gone here in the Philadelphia third.
Harper.
And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Grounded to first. Devers has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now batting, Zue Lin. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The shortstop.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Grounded back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Walden.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Marcus Walden. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result is a terrible pop-up foul.
Segura for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to
The
first.
center fielder.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air to center field. Herrera's there. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting.
And that'll
The
bring
third
in the
baseman,
former top prospect,
Ahmed
Ahmed Rosario.
Rosario.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup
Now
card because
batting.
he's on fire.
Catcher.
That's his second hit
Christian
of the ball game right there, and I don't see him
Vasquez.
stopping.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy,
Now
this is a
batting.
big inning,
The
Bruin.
first
How about back-to-back-to-back
Rafael
singles? The bags
Devers.
are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking a donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Red Sox leave them loaded, but they lead it 4-1. Leading off the inning, Odubel Herrera. And
Leading
they'll
up
need
for
him to
the
get
Phillies.
something going here.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the
Odubel.
at-bat on its way.
Herrera.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Lined into right, a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for
Up
him
next for
if he's going to
Philadelphia,
get the W in this
the
one.
third baseman,
He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Maikel Franco is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And a good decision apparently to push it this time. He's in at second with a stand-up double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Andrew Knapp stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well hit.
The pitcher,
back-to-back
number
doubles
56.
that bring in a run. This
Zach
one ends up going off the wall,
Eflin.
and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, shortstop,
Gene Segura
Gene
standing in. 3 runs already
Segura.
home and a potential fourth standing at third base. In there for strike one. This year against right-handed pitching, Segura has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. Lynn ranging up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really
batting,
good job of
second
putting the
baseman.
ball in play right there.
Jacob
Even though it wasn't a base hit,
Hernandez.
it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
The 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Five runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Popped him up. Rosario has room in foul territory. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again,
Leading off
Mitch
for Boston,
Moreland. It was
the
a
left fielder,
flyout for him in his
Mitch
last trip.
Moreland.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder.
Into the
number
box now.
48.
Gorky's Hernandez.
Your attention,
Mookie
please.
Betts will move into
Pinch
the
hitting for
on-deck
the Red
circle
Sox.
now to try to get
Number
something started
50.
here with one gone in the inning.
Betts.
Out to short for Segura. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting.
Stepping in and
Number
ready for
40.
another. Shot.
Your attention,
Dustin
please.
Pedroia will be
Pinch
summoned
hitting for
off the
Boston.
bench here as he'll pinch
Number
hit with a
15.
runner at first and one
Dustin.
gone in the inning.
Pedroia.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1 as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Here's the 0-2. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Betts is on his way home. Safe at the plate. It's now 5-5.
Boy, Dero, so
The batter,
close to
number
getting the
5.
strikeout there.
Shortstop.
Needed to make one more
Two-way
pitch and didn't
Lynn.
throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better
Now
dig
batting.
yourself when you get 3
pitcher.
knocks in a big league
Martin.
way go.
It's hard to have
Whoa.
3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Stepping in now, Marcus Walden. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that'll get down out there. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the
Now
bases
batting,
are loaded
the
with
center
one
fielder.
away. Well, that's his first major
Molitor.
league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by.
Oh, it's off the third base bag. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And they will not get an out on this as the run will score on a most bizarre infield single.
The third baseman.
So that's
Ahmed
his second knock in the
Rosario.
game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Ready now, Christian Vasquez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Harper, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rafael.
Angel de los
Devers.
Santos is
Ladies
called
and
upon to
gentlemen,
pitch,
your
really
attention,
needing
please.
that double play ball.
Now
Bases
pitching
are
for
loaded
the
here
field.
with only one man out.
Number 51.
From the stretch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Segura for one, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. At the plate, Mitch Moreland, and their runners at the
Now
corners
batting,
now.
left fielder, Mitch Moreland.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Chasing after it is Herrera. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end.
Your
Mookie
attention,
Betts
please.
will stick around
A
as he'll take
defensive
over in
change
right
for the
field.
Red Sox.
Dustin
Now playing
Pedroia
right
will
field.
stay in the ballgame now as he
Number
comes
50,
on to play second here.
Mookie
Blake Swihart
Betts.
is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
Leading off for the Phillies,
Outfield
right fielder.
shaded toward right center.
Right.
Here's the first pitch.
Harper.
Here's a sinker to start him
A
out,
defensive
but he
change
wouldn't
for the
bite.
Red
It's ball
Sox.
1.
Now playing second base, number
A
15,
ball and a strike.
Dustin Pedroia. Your attention, please.
The
A
1-1
defensive change for the Red Sox. Now
in front
catching,
of the changeup, and
number
he can't keep
23,
it fair. 2 strikes on
Blake
him now.
Swihart.
The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Molitor is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman,
And that'll
number
bring up the
17,
Sacramento product,
Reese
Reese Hoskins. 0 for 2 for him
Hoskins.
to this point. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, the center fielder.
Into the box now,
Odubel
Herrera. He was a strikeout victim his
Herrera.
first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Hard ground ball to third. Rosario brings it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Settling in now, Mookie Betts.
Leading off
Reached
for
on
the
an
Red Sox.
error and then eventually
The right
scored
fielder.
in his first at-bat. First
Betts.
delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Hernandez is right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, second base.
Coming to the plate now,
Dustin
Dustin Pedroia. He came through with an
Pedroia.
RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Weakly hit to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't.
The batter,
Recover in time.
the shortstop, Zue Lin.
Runner at first following the error. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Zue Lin. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Herrera moving in. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Marcus Walden.
pitcher,
He
number
singled his
64.
last time up.
Yeah, he
Marcus
showed like a little prowess with the
Walden.
bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Segura will make. Nick Williams will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning.
left
This was
Philly.
a 2-run home
No
run
left
that was
fielder.
definitely one of
Nick
the big blows of the ball game to this point.
Williams.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy
The
of
third
the wall
baseman,
for the
number
first
7.
out.
Good contact
Michael
to start out the inning. Thought he might be
Bronco.
on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Michael Franco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. In there, 1-1. 5 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors so far on the Philadelphia line score. Swung on, but it's pulled foul out at third. Hit hard to third. 2.
Now batting, catcher,
Digging in,
Andrew Knapp.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already.
Your attention,
Now
please.
he's got to regroup and
Pitch
find a
hitting
way
for
to
the
get
Phillies.
out of this. Hard
Number
not to
10.
feel for the guy.
JT Real
Ball and
Muto.
no strikes. He'll step in here at 275. 16 homers and 75 RBIs. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Betts has a read on it, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia.
Your attention,
Red
please.
Sox on top in this
Now
one as we
pitching
get set for
for
the
the
7th. But first, here's a look
Number
at our game
43.
summary to this point. Nick Pivetta is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And case
The
in
third
point
baseman,
why he's one of the
Ahmed
best bats in the business as
Rosario.
he's aboard for the 3rd time today.
He has had so many multi-hit games this year. Why are we surprised he mixed in another 3-hit performance? I expect this guy to finish strong and fight for the batting title up until his last at bat.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Molitor rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they push the lead to 5 now.
Now batting, catcher, Blake
Ranger Suarez
Swihart.
takes the ball
Your
here as he'll
attention,
enter
please.
with a runner at first
Now
and
pitching
nobody
for
out.
the Phillies. Number
Blake
55.
Swihart will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rafael Devers.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rafael Devers. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will bang up against the wall. Rosario rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Now
In
batting,
now. Mitch Moreland. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Moreland.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Herrera moving in. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Striding in, Mookie Betts.
Right fielder.
He was a ground out victim last time up.
Betts.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Ripped down the line. This will get foul for strike 2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
The batter, number 15, second baseman.
Juan
Justin
Nicasio enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to
Ladies
keep
and
the
gentlemen,
deficit right
your
where it
attention,
is.
please. Now
Dustin
pitching for the
Pedroia
Phillies.
will be the first to greet him here
Number
as he
12.
stands in with a runner at
Juan
first and 2 away.
Nicasio.
Here's the first pitch to him. Liner towards second, and a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first safely.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Zue Lin.
Stepping in, Zue Lin. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First offering on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Booyah! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season as they just continue to pour it on here.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team
pitcher,
as things crank up in
64,
October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters
Walden.
the most.
Standing in now, Marcus Walden. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, that's his second hit of the game. He's also
Now
got a
batting,
good chance at
the
getting
center
a
fielder,
W on the mound.
Paul
I mean, this is stuff you do when you're 9 and 10 years old, not when you're in professional baseball.
In now, Paul Molitor. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And
Now
he's now
batting,
secured his
third
4th
baseman,
knock of the day.
Ahmed
Even for him, this has been a great
Your
performance
attention,
at the
please.
plate.
Now pitching for the
Warning,
Phillies.
somebody wants a batting
Number
title.
61.
People better wake
to
up.
drive.
Guys around him,
Ramos.
they're going to check the box score and start the panic a little bit. A 4-knock game is pretty special.
0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Walden is on his way home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further.
Now it's
back.
been like BP for
The
these
catcher,
guys all game long.
Blake
Getting production
Swihart.
from just about everyone in the lineup. That's the 7th run they've plated in this inning alone. There's not much more else to say.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But
Ladies
a
and
big
gentlemen,
inning here as
it's
7
time
runs
for
cross
the
the plate in this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gene Segura. He
Leading
leads
up
off this
for the
half inning
Phillies,
in what they hope will be a
the
rebuttal to
shortstop,
all those runs
Gene
they just gave up.
Well,
Segura.
they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the
Now
mouth
back,
by
second
the opposing
baseman,
team to lift the team up a bit.
Jacob
We'll see if they can string something together.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Fouled away. The 2-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Love the ability to push that
The
ball
right
the other
fielder,
way
number
right there.
3.
Nice knock to the opposite
Right.
field. That's a switch hitter's delight,
Harper.
the ability to use all parts.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
This one is launched. Look at this. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this
The
morning
first
for this
baseman,
day game
number
here.
17.
We were expecting a high-scoring
3.
game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Hoskins.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups. Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in,
Now
kept his
batting,
hands inside the
the center
baseball, and
fielder.
ripped the base hit up
Oh,
the middle.
good ball.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you
Oh,
can't get
Rara.
discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The left fielder, number 5.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia
Williams.
7th. And digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. Ball 1, well below the zone. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a dive there from Pedroia, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2
The
aboard
third
now.
baseman, number 7. Michael.
Digging in now for Philadelphia,
Franco.
Michael Franco. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Grounded weakly to the left. Rosario's got it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 8th inning coming up. The Red Sox on top, 16-7. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter,
Leading
Rafael
off for
Devers.
Boston,
He'll start us
the first
off in the
baseman,
8th.
Rafael Devers. Your
Sam
attention,
Travis
please.
is going to be asked to get
In
things
hitting for
going here as a
Boston,
lead off the top of the
Number
8th.
59, Sam Travis.
Skied into very shallow right. Harper has a read on it. 1 away.
Now
Getting
back,
late in the day
left
here,
fielder.
and as this has
Mitch
been a long one, we check out
Moreland.
our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High and deep to right center. Ranging back is Herrera at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Mookie.
He's working on a 1
Betts.
for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Driven nicely into the gap. Betts is going to turn for second. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
So striding in, Dustin Pedroia. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line and left, hooking just a little. Williams retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Ladies
Sam
and gentlemen,
Travis will
your
stay in the
attention,
ball game
please.
as he'll take over at
A
first
defensive
base.
change for the Red Sox. Now playing first base, number 59.
So
Sam
next to the plate
Travis.
for the Phils, Andrew Knapp. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on
Your
point.
attention,
And what
please.
happens when that happens?
Pinch hitting for the
Hitters
Phillies.
make you pay, and the long ball was
Number
a big part of this
22.
one here.
Andrew McCutchen.
287 the average coming in. 7 homers and 30 RBIs. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Pedroia has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Now back to the top of the lineup.
Segura.
Stepping in, Gene Segura. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's set. Here it comes. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
A ball and a strike now. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Segura is off at first with 2 away. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
The right fielder, number 3.
He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike. Two men are on with 2 men out. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Phillies leave a couple. They trail in this wild affair.
Your
Tommy
attention,
Hunter
please.
comes on to pitch now hoping
pitching
for
for
better
the
results
Phillies.
than the other arms
Number
that they've
96.
run out there in this one.
Ladies and
Lerma
gentlemen,
will try to get
your
his club a
attention,
little
please.
ninth-inning insurance
Pinch
as he'll
hitting for
grab a
Boston.
bat to pinch hit,
Number
leading things off
77.
here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Marcus
So here
Walden.
now is the pitcher, Marcus Walden. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, have a day right here. 3rd knock of the game
Up
for the
next for the
pitcher.
Red Sox,
Don't be shocked if
center
he's not in
fielder,
a 3-hole for this
Paul
manager tomorrow.
Molitor.
Into the box now, Paul Molitor, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along. Every day.
Rosario.
Stepping in now, Ahmed Rosario, as the first pitch to him. Is in there
Your
for a
attention,
called strike
please.
one.
Pinch
Xander
hitting for the Red
Bogaerts
Sox.
will get the call to
Number
pinch
2.
hit here, and he'll find he has a
Xander
couple of runners aboard
Bogaerts.
with only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Back on another here as the runner scores from second.
Man, I
The
think
batter,
I've run out of
the
superlatives to
catcher,
talk about their
Blake
offensive production this one.
Swihart.
Some teams don't score 17 runs in
Your
a four-game
attention,
set,
please.
let alone in
Pinch
one
hitting for
game
the Red
here.
Sox.
It's been incredible.
Number
Juan
68.
Centeno will look to provide a little
Centeno.
punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning. Hit out towards second. Barehanded for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Red Sox settle for.
A
Mark
defensive
Lerma
change
will
for
stay
the
in the
Red
ball
Sox.
game as a new
Now
shortstop.
playing shortstop, number 77. Now at
Xander
third
Bogaerts
base,
is going to
number
go ahead
2,
and stay in the ball
Xander
game and play third
Bogaerts.
now.
Now
Juan
catcher,
Centeno
number
will stay in the
68,
ball game as he'll
Juan
likely do the catching
Centeno.
from here out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins, starting
Leading up
things
for
for
the
his side
Phillies,
in the ninth
the
as they
first
face
baseman,
the improbable
Rhys
odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, and one thing he definitely didn't want was a long at bat here to start off this 9th inning. This could really jeopardize whether he can complete this game or not.
Little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. A sliding attempt at short, but he can't get a glove on it, and that should be a base hit.
In this case, the numbers really do
Now
say
batting,
it all.
center
That's
fielder,
an incredible 13 hits now. Nothing
Oh,
pretty about
Herrera.
those numbers. Kind of amazing he's even still in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Hoskins gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. A runner at first with no outs here. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Hit on the ground to third. Bogaerts has it. There's one on the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
number 5.
Made him throw a lot of
Nick
pitches in that at bat, but
Williams.
he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
At the plate, Nick Williams. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Philly down to their last strike. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Well, I got to be honest. I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled and he finished the game and he picked up the win along the way too.
17-7
4
in
hours
this ball game
33
today.
minutes.
The both Sox earned their 119th
Thank you
win,
for
most in
joining
the
us here
division.
this
Marcus
afternoon.
Walden takes
And we
the win on
remind
the
you to
mound, his
please
second of
drive
the
home
year.
safely.
So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the American League Central, the Orioles picked up, 19 hits in this one as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 8-6. As of today, the Tigers sit in 3rd place in the American League Central. They're over 20 games out of first. While the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Twins had 12 hits as a team as they dismantled the White Sox 11-5. Entering the day's action, the Twins are in 3rd place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. While the White Sox are 2nd in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The A's knocked out 10 hits as a team as they dethroned the Royals 8-1. In the standings, the A's are in last place in the AL West, 19 games out of first. While the Royals sit in last place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. Scott Schebler had a great day driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping the Reds down the Cubs 9-8. As of right now, the Cubs are in 4th place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Reds are 2nd in the division.
Tuesday Night Baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series. Johnny Cueto gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid season up to this point. 15 wins on the year, and that's a pretty good number. He's going to look to add to that total in this one here today.
Into the box is the leadoff hitter Cameron Maybin, and we are ready for baseball.
Leading off tonight for San Francisco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Cameron.
First of three is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty D. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'll tell you, Joe Panik is someone I'm excited to see. He's hit over 400 in his last 10 games, and his team, they are really relying on him. He knows he's hot. His teammates know that he's hot, and you can bet the opposing pitcher, he knows he's hot too.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Madison Bumgarner will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look
Leading
at a guy
off
that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Batting
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Molitor rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
Dan, back-to-back pitches, double, then single, ambush tactics.
Well, I tell you what, they're swinging the bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive them in. Potential for a real big inning here.
So digging in now, Christian Vasquez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's set and the pitch. Popped him up. Vogt is there. 1 out. With that, here's how the hometown Red
Batting
Sox
fourth.
line up in this one.
The first
Anybody
baseman.
catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you know one thing. You have to be
Devers.
careful with Mitch Moreland. He's a special player, no doubt. But at home, get this. He's hitting over 400. I mean, he's swinging the bat. He's hitting everything. He's just a very special player playing at home in front of these fans.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to
Batting
8 games.
fifth.
Are you aware
The
of
third
stuff like
baseman.
that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well. And after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at. So you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit. So there's a lot.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment.
Batting
That's a
fifth.
lot of loud
The right
contact.
fielder.
That's 4 bullets
Yorkie.
in the first inning to open up this game.
Hernandez.
Standing in now, Gorky Hernandez. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Shaw is under it, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. In to score, the runner from third.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded. But
Number
you can't be
43.
too upset with the sac fly.
Stepping up to the plate, Tony Renda. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford's got it on the panic, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No error. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Leading
Career
off for
head-to-head
San
meetings
Francisco.
with Johnny
The
Cueto.
first baseman,
Not
number
great.
9.
He's 1 for 8. He's
Brandon
also gone down
Belt.
on strikes 5 times. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. This is line to left, and Belt is aboard. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Number 26.
Chris Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Belt, the runner at second with 1 away. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
In is Gerardo Parra. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's a .348 batter. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. From the stretch. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Molitor moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for San Francisco. They're down 2-0. Into the box, Zue Lin.
Leading off
He's set to
for
lead
the
off
Red
the
Sox.
home half of the second.
The shortstop.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure
Lin.
on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Hey, the offense
Batting
did their
ninth.
homework coming into
The
this.
designated hitter.
Leadoff knock in the
Rangers.
second. That makes five. That makes
Phillips.
5 hits already for these guys.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Shaw. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense.
The center fielder.
And fellas, one thing I want you to focus on is the fact that this team flat plays D. They lead the National League with the fewest errors. Can't tell you what that means to a pitching staff. You will see this team bear down on the defensive side of the ball and make some great plays in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now at the plate, Mitch
left
Moreland
fielder.
looking to follow up
Mitch
the RBI single from his first
Moreland.
at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Scooped up, one there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So stepping in, Brandon Crawford.
Leading
He's
off
looking to
for San
get things
Francisco.
going at the plate.
The shortstop,
It has not been
Brandon
going his way of late.
Crawford.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Set to get his
Stephen
evening at the plate started,
Vogt.
Stephen Vogt. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 5, Cameron.
Here's Cameron
Maybin.
Maybin now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Wow, this is a perfect
next for the
example
Giants,
of a wily
the
veteran
second
doing
baseman,
what needs to be done to
Joe
deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Joe Panik will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. The 1-2 pitch. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Maybin at second with 2 down. Count remains 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is line to left, and Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Vasquez.
Leading off
as we
for
move
the
on
Red
to the
Sox,
bottom of inning number
the
3.
catcher,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Vasquez.
Popped him up. Vogt over to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Up next
One
for the
gone
Red
here in the
Sox,
Boston third.
the
And
first
that brings
baseman,
up the third baseman,
Rafael
Rafael Devers.
Devers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole and right.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had
Now
double
batting,
written all over,
third
but a
baseman.
great job by the right fielder.
Ahmed.
Off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Amed Rosario. Shaw will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The right
Next
fielder,
up for
number
the Red Sox,
48.
Gorky Hernandez.
Gorky Hernandez.
First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end. To the plate now is the designated hitter.
Leading
Jesse
off for the
Winker
Giants.
hit it hard but
The
lined
designated
out in
hitter.
his first at bat.
Jesse.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you
Winker.
can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Grounded to third. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The first baseman, number 9.
So one away here with
Brandon
the bases empty.
Belt.
And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired
The
here to
batter,
begin inning number 4.
26.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Shaw, a 25-year-old. He's a second-year big leaguer. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. At the plate, Gorky Hernandez.
Leading
He hit a
off
sac
for
fly
the
earlier.
Red Sox. The right fielder,
First delivery to him on the
Gorky
way.
Hernandez.
Line toward right center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now batting, number 43.
Striding into the box, Tony Renda. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just
Now
the one
batting,
out. So
shortstop,
after the line out on the
Dewey.
fastball might be a pretty good time to check out the pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys showing good but not great fastballs. 92 for one, 91 for the other. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, number 00.
Striding forward
Designated
now
hitter,
is the DH, Brandon
Renda.
Phillips. So far, 0 for 1 with
Phillips.
a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right
now
there, because
batting,
he
center
pulls this
fielder,
one and gets the barrel
Paul
to it to drive that runner in from third.
Molitor.
Yeah, Dan, you could tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box, Paul Molitor. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. Maben is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quick. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Grounded up the first baseline.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Just hung in there on that one.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Popped him up. Cueto is under it near the mound. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Leadoff man retired. Here's Gerardo Parra. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single. Maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Heading out towards shallow right. Renda ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Giants leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in once again, Mitch Moreland.
Leading off
1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The left fielder, Mitch
Moreland.
Moreland.
The first pitch. Here it comes. Right side. Panik's got it. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Now batting.
So the
catcher,
base is empty here with
Christian
1 away. And from the on-deck circle
Vasquez.
into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings
Devers.
up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. Maben is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning. Striding in once again, Cameron Maben. And at this point
Leading
in the
off
game,
with the
I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So a runner at first
Joe
now with nobody out.
Panik.
And that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout, Joe Panik. 0-1.
There's a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
1-1. Here it comes. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Molitor is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Now batting,
Standing
designated
in,
hitter.
Jesse Winker.
Jesse
He got on top of one and was a ground
Winker.
out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's a strike. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight. And we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Maben leads off second with one gone in the inning. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher.
And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, there's
Now
a
batting,
base hit right
the
there,
first
and a
baseman.
changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, Danny. He was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out.
Now batting,
Ready
number
once again,
26.
Chris Shaw. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
No, that's
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Red Sox 3.
Your
Tyler
attention,
Beatty
please.
will come on in relief
Now
now as he'll
pitching
make
for
his
the Giants.
10th appearance of the season.
Number 38, Tyler.
Digging in now, Ahmed Rosario. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Grounded back up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Digging
right
in and
fielder,
looking for more.
Yorkie
Yorkie Hernandez. He'll try to follow up the
Hernandez.
double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe
Now
once a
batting,
week. So he
number
certainly
43.
capitalized on it last time.
Ready for another shot now. Tony Renda. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the end. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th.
Leading off
But
for the
first,
Giants,
here's a look at our game
the third
summary to
baseman,
this point.
Evan Longoria.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Your
Heath
attention,
Hembree
please.
is on to pitch from the
Now
bullpen
pitching for
now
the
to
Red
start
Sox.
inning number 7.
Number 37, Heath Hembree.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
When you
Now
play in
batting,
this park where
right
the
fielder.
fences are shorter,
Gerardo.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Marcus Walden is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. In now, Gerardo Parra, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hernandez looks up, and as Giants fans here on television, it is out of here.
The batter, number 35.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Ladies
Ryan
and gentlemen,
Brazier
your
comes on
attention,
now,
please.
and he'll take over with nobody
pitching
out
for
in
the Red
inning number
Sox.
7.
Number 70.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and it bangs off the monster.
wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here.
Now
Would have
batting,
given them the lead right
the
here
catcher.
late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Brandon Workman will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. Into the box now, Stephen Vogt, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Crawford rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in
center
the late
fielder,
innings,
number
man,
5.
that feels good.
Oh, it
Cameron.
especially does. Especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Your attention,
Tyler
please.
Thornburg takes the
Now
ball
pitching
here
for the
as he'll
Red
enter
Sox.
with a runner at first
Number
and nobody
47.
out.
Tyler Thornburg.
First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hernandez is over, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second
Here's
baseman.
Joe Panik. He could
Joe
really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. high in the air out to center field. Molitor is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
Next to bat for the Giants, Jesse Winker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, no.
They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Thornburg is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me for the traditional
2 on this
7th-inning
2-run
stretch.
home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 4-3 San Francisco. Stepping into the box,
Leading off
Zue Lin.
for the
He'll
Red
try
Sox,
and get something started in the
the
home half of the
shortstop,
7th.
Zue. Your attention,
Even though
please.
we're moving into the back
Pink
end of
hitting
this
for the
game,
Red Sox.
only down
Number
by 1.
2.
All they need to do is get this
Xander
leadoff guy, and they're an
Bogaerts.
extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Maben is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brandon Phillips.
Here's Brandon Phillips. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Ladies
Mookie
and gentlemen,
Betts will
your
pinch hit
attention,
here, and
please.
he's the potential
Pinch
tying
hitting
run.
for the Red Sox, number 50, Mookie Betts.
Line, but speared on a hop. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Man, you
center
can't hit a
fielder,
ball any harder than
Paul
that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a
Molitor.
heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
First offering on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Maben on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score holds at 4-3.
Your
Xander
attention,
Bogaerts
please.
will stay
A
in the ball
defensive
game as a new
change for the Red
shortstop.
Sox. Now playing shortstop, number 2, Xander
Now the
Bogaerts.
Giants' number 4 batter, Brandon Belt. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Leading off for the Giants,
First pitch on its
the
way.
first baseman, number 9.
He'll start him here with a changeup,
Belt.
but it's taken for ball 1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hernandez is after it. He's around first, heading for 2. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall.
Now
and he
batting,
kicks off the inning
number
with a ground.
6. Your
Hector
attention,
Velasquez
please.
is on to
Now
pitch here in the
pitching for the
8th
Red
with
Sox.
nobody out.
Number 76, Hector Velasquez.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Hit high and deep to left field. Mullen ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Tight game here.
Third
4-3 our score as we
Evans.
take the opportunity to compare the
Longoria.
performances turned in by the two starters. Runner at second, one away, and standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. And Longoria won't be given a chance here as he's walked intentionally.
The right fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Gerardo Parra will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
So
please.
a new pitcher coming on
Now
now
pitching
as the
for the Red
right-hander
Sox.
Eric Gagne gets
Number
the call
38.
here.
Eric Gagne.
First offering on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Fouled off. (4-3) our score here as we play the 8th. On a route to the second baseman.
Now batting, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Brandon Crawford came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch.
Inside.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fast.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Giants leave a couple, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Tony Watson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now in the box, Mitch Moreland. He'll get things started
Leading
now
off
in the bottom
for
of
the
inning
Red
number
Sox.
8.
The left fielder, Mitch Moreland. Your
J.D.
attention, please.
Martinez will
Pinch
pinch
hitting
hit
for the
here,
Red
and
Sox.
he's the potential
Number
tying run.
28, J.D. Martinez.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher,
Now
that
batting,
knock just took him
catcher,
to a 12-game hit streak.
Christian.
Is that in the packet when you're looking over the
Christian.
lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an easy. Doesn't.
Your attention,
Sandy
please.
Leon will come on
Pinch
to
hitting
pinch
for the
hit
Red
here in a
Sox.
big spot.
Number 3, Sandy Leon.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Number 36, Eduardo Nunez.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Clearly, they were hoping to be aggressive and doing some running tonight, but I think they're going to need to adapt now. It's not working, and you just can't keep running into outs.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this
now
one.
Batting,
the bullpen
first
has looked
baseman,
sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In there, strike 1. Watson has thrown a little over 50 innings. And when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5. So he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Maybin will look this one into the glove, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down quietly. They still. Sandy Leon will stay in the ball game, as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 3, Sandy Leon.
Eduardo Nunez will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Nunez.
Steve
now at
Pierce
first base.
will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Pierce.
Stepping up now, Stephen Vogt.
Leading
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Stephen Vogt.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The center fielder.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Cameron Maybin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. 0-2 the count to Maybin now.
0-2.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the second
now
baseman.
at the plate, Joe Panik. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile.
Carson Smith takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 39, Carson Smith.
He's set and the pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with guys. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Matt Barnes is called upon, and it's not for his usual role, just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Stepping in now, Brandon Belt, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Giants leave a couple. Mark Melanson comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Striding in for Boston, Ahmed Rosario.
Leading
he was
off
retired
for
via
the
the
Red
ground
Sox.
ball. Last time up.
The third baseman.
Ready with the first
Ahmed
pitch. Here it comes.
Rosario.
And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Parra is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for.
Up next
One
for the
away.
Red Sox.
Boy, talk about
The
hitting
right fielder,
into some rough luck.
Yorkie.
That was an absolute bullet to
Hernandez.
the outfield to get.
Your attention,
He would have
please.
represented the tying
He's
run.
hitting for the Red
Jackie
Sox.
Bradley Jr.
Number
will move
20.
into the on-deck circle now to
Jackie
try to get something started
Bradley
here with 1 gone in the inning.
Junior.
Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
The batter, number 43.
Tony Renda steps into the box.
Your attention,
Dustin
please.
Pedroia will be
Pinch
called
hitting for the
upon
Red
here to
Sox.
hit with the game
Number
on the
15,
line.
Dustin Pedroia. Ladies
Sam
and gentlemen,
Travis will
your
be summoned
attention,
now to
please.
be the pinch runner.
Now running at first for the Red Sox, number 59, Sam Travis.
Swing and a liner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Strike taken to throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. Swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. The throw home. But it's offline. He scores. And we are tied here in the bottom of the ninth.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Ty Blach is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings.
Your attention, please.
Come on now and pinch
now
run
running
here.
First for the Red Sox, number 77.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. He's running. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
Taken in out there at short, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Up next for the Red Sox,
and now the Red Sox DH, Mookie Betts, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the...
Ladies
Sam
and gentlemen,
Travis will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
A defensive change for the Red Sox. Now playing right field, number 59.
Mark Lerma will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now at second base, number 77.
So in now for San Francisco.
Leading
Chris
off
Shaw,
for San Francisco,
looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. That's lifted the other way out to left. Nunez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1.
Now batting.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Career numbers against Matt Barnes, batting .500, 4 for 8. 2 of those hits were for home runs. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
1-1.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Evan Longoria goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that. All out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
No balls and a strike to count. inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball.
Looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Giants down in order. This game's all tied at 4. So the lineup flips over
Leading
and
off
digging in
for the
Paul
Red Sox.
Molitor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Paul Molitor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Panic. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter, the left fielder.
Now at the plate,
Eduardo
Nunez, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The catcher, number 3.
Coming to the plate now, Sandy Leon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only one away.
Number 25.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Here's Steve Pearce now. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Too late. He's in there.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second. That falls down, and in comes the winning run. First second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. And the Red Sox are going to walk off a winner.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Red Sox pick up win number 120, tops in the division. Matt Barnes gets the win in relief, his second of the year.
Tonight.
So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.